Hi guys, I'm Matt Seddon, co-host of the Sunday Podcast. I'm joined by 2:29 marathoner Phily Bowden, fresh off, a month ago out in Copenhagen. How's it going?
Yeah, it's good. Getting back into training, getting back into sessions and doing a race this weekend. So just a little pre-race tune-up today.
Go on, I mean, only 4 weeks removed from the marathon. What's the past 4 weeks been like?
Yeah, so I took a week off, got back into it easy running out in Portugal, just kind of running when I felt like it. And then second week of sessions this week.
And the aim for Saturday then?
Just a rust buster, getting in a 5K on the road and just getting used to racing again, maybe running a little bit faster than marathon pace.
And we were talking a little bit before, is that to prepare you for a track season later this summer?
Yes, so starting off on the road for the 5K, just to kind of get used to racing again, and then I'll drop down, do a few 15s, a few 3Ks and 5s on the track for a little mini track season before getting back on the roads.
Awesome, well, the reason we are here today is to test out the New Balance SC Trainer 2, so let's go and take a look. So here we are, one of Phily's local running routes. We've got the New Balance Fuel Cell SC Trainer 2 in box. This is the first unboxing. I've never seen the shoe before, nor have you. You've obviously tested the one, so let's see what we got. First impressions?
I mean, the key difference is that they're race legal this time around, which is really interesting. Last time the version 1 was just slightly too thick to be allowed to race in. So you could race in them, but I think because they're called the Trainer, the idea is that you train in them and then obviously you race in the SC Elite themselves. But yeah, interested to see what they feel like on a session.
Well, and version 1, you did use that a lot of training. You said it was a brilliant long run shoe, like a progression long run shoe, kind of ticked all the boxes.
Yeah, for the long runs where you're kind of doing a mixture of easy running and some marathon pace, where normally you'd be in your easy day trainer for that easy section and then probably want to wear your marathon flats for the hard section. You can put this on and you just get a little bit more out of your legs, don't feel it so much the next day, and you can kind of get the best out of both from them. So yeah, the kind of hybrid pickup, long run sessions, they're great for that sort of stuff.
And a slight change, I've just noticed a slight change on the upper as well.
Yeah, so the last version were more of sort of like a sock hybrid upper. This is more of a natural kind of tongue fit, which I do tend to prefer. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it feels on the feet.
Well, let's go test it out.
Good.
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, good. They feel really solid, like really stable, which I really like in a shoe because, like, I don't know, I don't need any temptation to like roll my ankles or anything. Felt a lot better running faster in them because, like, you can just tell that's what they want you to do. So yeah, good. Got down to like 5:35 right at the end there, but just kind of massaged it in.
Okay, we just got done with the session, testing out the New Balance Super Comp Trainer V2 today, Phily. What was the session first? Because, you know, you're racing on Saturday. What was the session?
Yeah, so it's kind of a hybrid between a run and a session. You're not maxing out at any point in time. So it's a 50-minute run, and for the last 10 minutes of that, you're gradually picking up to finish for the last sort of 2-3 minutes at tempo. So clicking along at sort of like 7-minute pace, minute miling for most of it. You can convert that into Ks if you know what that is.
Or 15 Ks.
Very good.
Something like that.
And then click down to sort of like 6:30, 6:20 and finish the last sort of few minutes at like 5:40 minute miling.
Yeah, I was very glad you dropped me off. But look, so, you know, you've worn the V1s as well, version 1. And we're now, you know, testing the V2 today. Any differences, like, straight off the bat that you felt?
Yeah, I really enjoy the change in the upper, where this one's got like a traditional tongue compared to a more sock feel tongue. It just feels more comfortable, and you can feel the difference, I'd say, like in the squish. It's probably not the technical term for it, but like they feel a little bit less soft, a little bit more responsive, super comfortable, and like you feel really stable in them as well, which is nice. Definitely making you want to run faster than you are, because that's, you know, what they're built for with the
That's what I was going to say. Did they feel smoother as you, like you said, it was a progression run as you picked up the pace?
Yeah, definitely. It felt like the shoes are like encouraging you to run quicker, so that's what was nice.
And so let's talk about shoe rotation a little bit, where this shoe today fits into the rotation. And also, you know, I noticed you went onto the track, finished up some strides, and you did change change into the Pacer here?
Yeah, so these ones, obviously first time wearing these today. In my rotation, I've worn these during my marathon block in sort of long run session hybrids. So during marathon training where I'll do like some 20-mile long runs where you perhaps alternate the pace every mile between marathon pace and steady, or if you're picking up towards the end, just saves the legs a little bit by having like that extra cushion in there. And then yeah, switched up into the Pacer for the 200-meter strides on the track. Just these are such a responsive shoe on the track, the Supercomp Pacer. I'll wear them for most of my track sessions. I do rotate between these and the Rebels, which we don't have today. They're similar, a little bit more soft, a thicker kind of sole, and I mean, they're like an honest, like carbonless shoe. So you're kind of old school flat, if you like, and I quite like to keep in contact with that for some of the sort of interval sessions. And then these guys are obviously kind of the top of the bunch, the ones that you wear for the road races. Wore these for the marathon themselves. So, I mean, I can't knock them. They gave me a 5-minute PB, so.
Okay, then a question, you've got a 5K on Saturday, a road 5K. What shoe will you choose to wear?
I'm thinking I'm probably going to wear the SCV, yeah, the SC33. I would consider trying the Pacer for a 5K just because it's shorter and I don't mind having a little bit less cushioning over the shorter distances. But yeah, I think the V3 for me is just like such an angry shoe, like it just wants you to go as fast as you can, so I'll probably wear those. And then the only one that's really missing from these is my easy run shoe, which is the 1080. So all of my warm-ups, all my cool-downs, all my easy runs, pretty much I'll do in those.
And you could kind of, you know, buy one shoe out of all of these, which one would you go with?
It's difficult because like I'm spoiled for choice because I have all of these in my army, so I kind of can't imagine not having them. And it's nice to have different shoes for different purposes, but I mean the cool thing about this new one today is that it is race legal now, so you can train and race in that. So I guess if you want something that's kind of the most versatile, it probably would be the new SC Trainer, but I mean I've got to say that the V3 is my favourite because like it's my race shoe.
100%. So there you have it, the New Balance Fuel Cell SC Trainer V2, available soon on Sports Shoes. And look, one of the best all-rounders out there. If you want a pair, just leave your size in the comments and you could well win this.